Welcome to Wyoming. Freaking beautiful.
I'm soaking it in while I can because it's all about to change.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Got to find your own.
Welcome to Wyoming. Freaking beautiful. I love Wyoming, one of my favorite states. I decided yesterday, or I realized yesterday. Really getting Colorado vibes too. I'm near, I think the last town I remember is like Montpelier in the Bridgerton-Teton National Forest.
Good girl. Can you sit? Thank you so much. And wait for the car to pass. Wait. Can you sit? Thank you so much. Stay. Good girl. What? What? Good girl. Want a treat? Thank you so much.
And it's very hilly out here. I'll show you when we get back if I haven't already. Took a lot to get level. It's another, I just did the video, what no one tells you about living full-time in an RV. And after, that was a long day. We'll get to that. Well, I spent one night somewhere, about a half hour away. And I just pulled in not knowing it was on an iOverlander because I didn't have a cell signal. And it looked really nice. It was about a little over a mile off the highway. Within 10 minutes of getting there, 3 cars pulled through. Somebody started shooting and stayed for a while. I woke up, there was another car there, and I was like, oh yeah, hell no, I'm going. So I left and came here. I was here by 9, and I found this spot after driving, maybe it was more than half an hour. I drove out this road a long time, and the site's pretty off level. It took me more than a half hour to get level. So that's another thing people don't realize. You don't just pull in and, oh, look at that. It took me a half hour to get level. I used every leveling block I have, but I was just like, I don't want to keep driving. And I'm at 8,000 feet, and I'm feeling it. Partly because my RV stumbling, getting pretty noticeable. So I have an appointment in Rock Springs. Today's Saturday. Rock Springs is 3 hours away. I have an appointment with them on Tuesday. I was going to wait till I got to New York, but I can't handle being stressed out every time I drive. So hopefully it's just something simple, like another ignition coil, and if it is, I'll get them all replaced. I'm thinking maybe even a catalytic converter. Been researching like crazy. I don't know. Could be a U-joint. I thought, I'll have to double check. When I got all that front end work done last winter or last fall, I know they checked my U-joints. And my tires are low. And my laptop is acting up. And Sadie had an upset stomach yesterday. What else? It's like there was one other thing. It just kind of feels like it's never ending lately. Anyway, all that to say, look at, I'm in Wyoming. It's beautiful. It's only going to be like 50 degrees today in the beginning of July. And 50 degrees. Tomorrow the high is 42 or 47. So I'm going on our walk right now, but when I get back, I got to pull out the generator. I got to get my Bluetti charged because I've been using my Bluetti a lot because we've been getting rain every day, clouds. So I've been using the Bluetti a lot. So when I get back, I got to set that up because we are going to get some thunderstorms this afternoon, rain, and it could be pretty severe. They said maybe some hail. So, yeah, I got a lot going on today, and that's what I wanted to share with you. But getting out, doing my morning walk, my goal is 10,000 steps a day, and I reach that pretty much every day. That's 4 miles, and of course Sadie needs to get out. And then I also have a super long day of work. It's Saturday. Get my video worked on for tomorrow, and then also more tomorrow. That's the reality of RV life. Now that you're all caught up, let's leave you with these views. Pretty nice spot. I'm more than 1.5 miles from camp. Creek. And there's another spot up there. You want to see if we can get to the creek? Haven't had any ticks. She hasn't. I thought I found something. I was in bed on my head the other day and I got up. It looked like a tick, kind of. I didn't have my glasses on. I just put it in my tick jar. I have a tick jar with alcohol. I just put them all in to kill them. I had also laid on the ground that day to, this is interesting, to look at my tires. But it's weird, I haven't seen any on her. I've been wiping her down before we go inside. Nice. Wow. Get a drink? Wow, this is beautiful. Go get a drink. Come on. Now I get to walk more than 1.5 miles uphill back to camp. It's how at 8,000 feet. So I should be able to get my 45 minutes of cardio in for the day. 45 zone minutes on Fitbit. Alright, let's get this done.
not done yet.
Let's go get a drink. Come on, let's go get a drink. Oh, I better get the generator. I better get the generator out. Something ran through the back last night. I only saw the shadow. Sadie barked at it. And I was in bed. I put the flashlight out, but the one I have by my bed isn't very strong. All I saw was a big black shadow. It looked a little tall for a bear, but it was running fast. Maybe an elk. Hopefully, I have a feeling it was too far away, but hopefully I got it on the what is this? Trail cam. Dash cam, trail cam, web cam. Trail cam.
I have too many cams in my life. My onboard Onan generator doesn't work. It's pretty much never worked. And I did go to an Onan shop, and it's like ridiculous amount. $4,000 to fix it, $5,700 to replace it. So I just use this portable pulsar. And it's worked pretty well for me. I've had it for a couple of years. Actually, that might have been $3,700 to fix it and $4,700 to replace it. I don't remember. It was a lot. Too much. I bought a little black foldable table that I showed you once before. I forgot to take a picture of it over my generator, but I didn't have to put up a tarp this time. I just put the table over it, and it kept it protected in the rain.
What's going on?
I've been carrying the Blue Eddy Elite 300, and I really like it.
Oh, I forgot to wipe you down. Let me get my coffee on. Did you get a drink? Did you get a drink? Did you eat your oatmeal? You don't want to eat your oatmeal? I'm gonna go outside and get wiped down. How'd we do? 19 moderate minutes, 92 peak minutes. They double your not aggressive, the highest zone. They double your minutes for that. Oops. Your zone minutes. So for the day, wow, 115 zone minutes. 4.39 miles, 11,400 steps. And I haven't even had second coffee yet. I haven't been getting my cardio in. I was doing really well for a while, but it's a lot harder to get my cardio in when I don't have hills, and elevation really helps because your heart rate, my heart beats faster. Even my resting heart rate is a little higher at elevation. So it's a lot easier to get my minutes in. And yeah, I guess I've just been doing like campground walks and stuff like that. I mean, I can, you know, swing my arms and all that. I just haven't been doing it. After the wedding, I didn't talk about this. I had a lot going on in my life, and I had 2 or 3 weeks of stomach issues that really kind of wore me out. And I thought it might have been something I ate at the wedding, but it went on for weeks, and I think it was stress. Because when I started doing meditation and getting out and getting my exercise, it was getting better. But it took a while. Yeah. Anyway, so now it's late. I'm in, I switched time zones getting here. I'm now in mountain time, which is kind of screwing me up a little bit. I didn't get up until almost 9 mountain time today. It's already, gosh, it's already 11:40 and I haven't even started work yet. So yeah, I'm a little behind, but that's okay. Beautiful thing about, what is Barbara Corcoran, I think it was, who said the beauty of being self-employed is you get to choose which 80 hours a week you work. Yeah, so second coffee, and then I gotta start putting tomorrow's video together. I'm a day behind, so that ought to be interesting. Oh, and we'll see what we got. Few of you have asked about these. This is my second pair. They're REI Flash. Bought them a few years ago. The blue ones I've been wearing for 3 years. Finally wore out. And I liked them so much when I first bought them that I went ahead and bought the orange ones. So these have been sitting in my closet for 3 years. And the last I looked, I don't think they're available anymore. I really like them. They're lightweight. They're waterproof at first, but then they started ripping and they weren't waterproof anymore. That's part of the reason I switched. I threw out my old ones. I went a year on them with tears in them not being waterproof before I was like, you know, let me switch to the second pair I have. So the first pair lasted me about 3 years. I think that's pretty good. A lot of miles. REI Flash. All right. Shall we see what we got on the trail cam first? Just missed the rain. Can you hear it? Just started. All right, let's see. Oh. Oh my God. There's no moose here. That looks like a moose. Oh, and for some reason it didn't get video. I got video this morning of me. Oh, interesting. But why didn't I get video last night? Alright. Mystery solved. And I did get it. Yay. Alright, I need to get this video done. First of all, let me Google. Let me see. Yes, there are moose in Wyoming. Look. Bridger Teton National Forest. We had a freaking moose. Man, Sadie started barking like crazy, of course, because she does. What time was it? I don't know if oh, this says it was at almost 21, 9 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know if the time on this is accurate. As fast as what I saw was running, what's the other one? 2032 and 2052. So it was probably the same thing. The 2032, I don't see anything. I'll put it up here on the screen for you. Oh wait, do I see something? I mean, it's possible there was a moose and a bear. But like I said, what I saw was huge. I thought it was way too big for a bear. I was like, that is a big ass bear. But man, it was running fast. You know, and that's it. Once Sadie starts barking, whatever is outside runs away. Always. Always. Even the bear that jumped on the hood of the truck. Well, that was fun. Alright, I'll put it out again. We'll see what we get tonight. Man, it was right out back. Okay. Let me get to work. You know, let me see how long the rain's gonna last. Oh my goodness. Looks like all the way through 4. Special weather statement. A strong thunderstorm will impact northwestern Lincoln County through noon. Oh. That's now. At 11:31, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Stewart Peak. Wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and half-inch hail. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs. Okay. Let me see what Windy says. So, windy. I can look at the radar. I'm on the edge of it. I luck out, man. It seems like every time I see a weather statement like this, I'm always right on the edge of it. So, oh, I might get something later, but can you see it moving? Yeah, you can see it, right? What direction did it say it was moving? Northeast. It must have been northeast, right? That's what the radar looks like. Northeast at 25 miles an hour. Alright, I think I'm good. I might get something a little later, though. According to the northeast. There's something down there. I might get something a little later. Fun times. If I get a big thunderstorm, I'll turn the camera back on and you can go through it with me. I didn't film me taking the cover off, unscrewing everything to try to clean the fans, and then crossing my fingers that when I put it back together it would work. Here we go. Oh my goodness. A little bit of hail. Yep. This has just been a crazy weather year. It's okay, Sadie girl. Crazy.
And yeah, I leave my panels out. That's how I clean them. Oh, incoming advice and opinions. Ooh. It's nasty. Let's look at the satellite. The sun was out a few minutes ago, so I had everything plugged into my house battery. Actually, it was down to 12.6 with everything plugged in, so everything plugged into this extension cord. That's what goes to my inverter, which is down there somewhere. Right there. But now it's plugged into the Bluetti. Yep. It's a constant juggling match. There's no such thing as a juggling match. And I haven't gotten anything done on my video because I've been troubleshooting my computer all morning. Hi. I feel your nubby tail. Are you wagging your little nubby tail? What? It's raining out. I love you. A few of you have been asking me about this. I have really bad arthritis. Oh, I already told you. The base of my thumb. Alright. It's chilly. Oh, yeah. Come on, Sadie girl. Look it. 49 degrees. 66 in here. And what are you doing? Are you going to work on my video for me? You going to earn... you going to earn your keep? You're in my spot. My spot. How am I gonna work? 244. Oh! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear it? How much do I love you? Oh. Today, and so that ought to be interesting. Oh, and let's see what we got. Ones I've been wearing for 3. So I'm buying a new laptop because this one, I hate it. I mean, it's only 2 years old, but it sucks. I haven't liked it. I think I've outgrown gaming laptops. When I first started editing, somebody recommended gaming laptops. But I have constant issues with it. Constant issues with it. And it's nothing really fixable. There's driver issues. Now I've got this fan issue, but there's always driver issues and CPU issues. There's the editing is a lot on a laptop. So now instead of going for a gaming laptop, I'm going for one that's more geared toward editing. Back in the day when I first started, it made sense. Gaming laptops made sense, but things have evolved in 10 years. So I am buying an Asus, where is it? Asus ProArt P16. Yeah, that's what I'm buying for editing. Wow, that ended as quickly as it started. I turned off the camera too soon. It's coming right over us. We just had a big boom. Hi, and you don't mind, do you? You don't mind. Thanks for hanging out with Sadie and me here in Wyoming. It turned out to be one of those days that didn't go anything like I expected, but those usually end up being the ones I remember the most. Have you ever had a day that didn't go according to plan, but ended up being one of your favorites? If so, I want to hear about it. Let me know in the comments below. And next week, it's time to get back on the road and continue heading east. But before I can leave Wyoming, I've got one stop to make: a mechanic in Rock Springs. So tune in next week to see how that goes and what the prognosis is. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, leave a kind comment below, share it with everybody you know. And if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And just because you've been around for a while and you think you're subscribed, do me a favor and double check, because people get unsubscribed. I'll see you next week. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind.